found a shot that I like. I think there's a nice pathway leading through the trees, and there's one big tree that's fallen across the path, and I think it's worth a shot. I've zoomed in to about 60mm because I really want to fill the frame with this fallen tree that's cutting right across on the diagonal here, because we've got all these upright regular trees, but then that pattern is broken by this, and that's exactly the sort of thing that I'm looking for here. But of course, because of this mist, it's really helping simplify the scene so we don't get lots of branches sort of cluttering everything up. It's very much just limited to the main tree trunks itself, which I think looks really nice. So going f8, ISO 100, 13 for the second, autofocus there, and take the shot. So whereas before I was a bit further away and I'd zoomed in, what I've done now is get much closer to this fallen tree, going as wide as I can on this lens that's at 24mm. It's just giving a little bit more context. It's capturing more of the trees around it, which I just think looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's necessarily better than the first shot, it's just different, and I just like to make sure that I'm capturing as many different variations as I can so that I've got a little bit more to work with later. Same settings though, f8, ISO 100, 13 for the second. I think we're good.
In case you're wondering who's filming Andrew today, it's his brother, who decided to dress up just for the occasion.
Hello. Hey. Afternoon. Hey. Come on, idiot.
Did you happen to film when my camera just fell off my tripod?
Yeah.
Don't know how that's happened. Come on over. Come on over. This is the sort of place that I really feel like there should be some great shots, because we've got this awesome like craggy cliff face, we've got these logs falling down, we've got vibrant greens, we've got lovely orange leaves, but it's so chaotic. So many small dead branches, so many other bits of trees that have fallen down that I'm really struggling to actually find anything that I want to take a shot of, which is disappointing. Like, I kind of just want to get a big chainsaw and take a lot of it away and strip it back to its bare essentials, and I think that this could be a really nice shot, but I'd have to spend quite a long time figuring out exactly what composition I want, and it's starting to rain, so I want to get this inside. Got so much mist around, so everything's gone really atmospheric. Looks really, really nice. I really just like the clean lines. We've got this fence here, and obviously these trees perfectly against this sort of misty backdrop. There is mist everywhere. We've got sheep. I don't think there's necessarily going to be the most incredible photos. Everything's going to be quite bleak, quite minimal. But I definitely think there's some good opportunities here. There's a man. Where you go? Come on, mate. Walk into my frame.
Nervous.
The old knees ain't what they used to be. Onwards. Thank you. Fleece Naffy Dad. That was very amusing. I've just come out mostly shooting on the 24-70. I don't care what anyone says about, oh, a zoom lens is just really boring and stuff, and you've got to be using primes to get creative. That's nonsense. I mean, you can get amazing shots with primes, and obviously they are fantastic. But when you don't know what you're going to find, you could find wide scenes, you could find things you want to zoom in on. Just having the one lens that lets you capture that means you're not going to miss any shots. That's kind of the point of coming out on things like this, just to see what you can get. And this way I can get whatever I find. I'm not being restricted by too narrow a focal length or too wide a focal length either. So a 24-70 is pretty much always in my kit bag. Got a little annoying scene. Got these lovely trees, all of this mist going on, which looks great. And there's this one smaller tree, which I really want to try and isolate between the bigger ones around it. I think it'll be a really, really nice composition. But there is nowhere, and I've walked back and forth a little bit, there is nowhere that I can get that completely isolates that tree in the middle. So it's unfortunately not a shot that's going to work particularly well. I'm going to take it anyway, show you what I've got. Might even do a little bit of Photoshop work just to show you the sort of shot that it could have been. But obviously, we don't really like faking shots like that.